Hello, everybody, and welcome to another action-packed episode of A Work in Progress. I am your host, Brent. Then with me, as always, when we record on Tuesday evenings, he is not ballroom brawling or disco dancing, but he is the Mayor of Canton. Mayor of Canton, how are you doing?
I am fantastic on Ric Flair's birthday today. And, life is good. I'm excited to be back here. We missed out on last Tuesday, and it's good to see your guys' face again and talk some wrestling.
It's always good to talk wrestling. And speaking of talking wrestling, someone that we like to talk wrestling with every week, I do usually more than once a week. He's G.A. Rustotic Lab. Glenn, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
That is good to hear. So, we have a premium live event coming up on Saturday evening, and it is called Elimination Chamber. It is taking place in Canada, our neighbors to the north. I was going to say our friendly neighbors to the north, but I'm not so sure anymore. It's up in Canada. But anyway, I didn't watch really any Raw last night. Did you guys watch Raw? I watched very little of it, I guess I should say.
I saw the first 30 minutes, and then that was it.
Okay, I'm about there with you. What about you, Glenn? Did you see it?
Yeah, about the same.
I saw Kaiser get a well-deserved victory, and that match was really, really good.
It was.
And that was the last that I saw, and I paused it after that.
So, I saw less than you guys then, because I saw the last thing I watched was Ludwig Kaiser making its way out to the ring. So,
okay.
All right. Yeah, so you missed a good match.
Yeah, I figured it would be. I mean, if you got Kaiser and then Pete Dunne and Penta in there, of course it's going to be good, right? How could that be bad? So I figured it would be. I haven't really seen a whole lot of wrestling at all in the last couple of weeks. I did see. So I don't know if you guys probably heard this, but The Rock was on SmackDown apparently, huh?
He was.
I heard about it. I didn't see it. I heard it was a really uncomfortable segment between him and Cody, and I don't know why.
It definitely was. It wasn't a usual Rock type promo. It just didn't. It didn't sit right. The whole thing. It seemed like. Don't know what it was. It was just.
I don't know. I saw people complaining that they said he was basically sexually harassing Cody Rhodes, which. Not sure how that one happens, but
no, I don't think that's the case.
Okay, well, I don't know. I
can't wait for that at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes and The Rock in a XXX rated match. Yeah,
that's what I was seeing about people complaining about it. That it was very sexual and graphic in nature, and I'm like, huh? How did that happen with The Rock and Cody? That doesn't even make sense.
Holy cow! It was 18 minutes long. I was gonna say, let me watch a little bit of it, but it's fucking 18 minutes. I'm not watching that.
I think what the problem was with it is that The Rock came out as corporate Rock. Announced next year's WrestleMania, and then turned into the devil. Wanted Cody's soul.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, so I will say, yeah, that was weird, but I didn't see it, so I can't say that was weird. I'm gonna have to watch it eventually, just because I want.
Yeah, it was weird.
I want to know how weird it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something I think we really should go back and watch.
Yeah, they said on Raw at the beginning of Raw, they said that he made Cody an offer he couldn't refuse, and apparently that was his cock.
If you smell what the cock is cooking.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to turn down, I suppose. I don't know. The people's strudel?
I mean, those goosebumps might be some sort of STD.
I'm not, maybe.
Start slapping the arm like this and the goosebumps come out.
Everybody's got it. It's fine. Have you ever seen the movie? You probably haven't. It's Mike and Dave need wedding dates. If you haven't seen it, you should, because it's hilarious. And his cousin, he's like, "Don't touch her. She's got chlamydia." She's like, "Everybody's got chlamydia." He's like, "No, they don't." Anyway, that's a funny movie. And I was gonna watch NXT because NXT seems like it's interesting. But apparently, if you have a Peacock subscription, that doesn't mean dick if you want to fucking watch NXT, because none of the episodes are on there anymore. You can only watch the fucking takeovers. And I'm very fucking pissed off about that. It does not make me happy. Every time I get on Peacock, it seems like more and more of the shit that I like to watch is being taken away, and I don't like it. Pisses me off a little bit, and it kind of puts me off on even wanting to watch wrestling at all because it just irritates me.
So what? You have to have Netflix then for it.
YouTube.
It's not on Netflix either.
Oh.
I have it on cable on YouTube TV, but that's it.
Yeah. But I mean, you can't go back and watch fucking like the episodes from 2014 on there, can you?
No.
Exactly. I wanted to go back because they got this big Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens feud. I want to go back and like relive their feud from when it started in NXT, but I can't.
Yeah,
sons of bitches.
What are they doing taking it away? Do they plan on selling VHSs to like?
I don't know. I mean, I know it's on the CW, which is like an over-the-air channel that you can get with a fucking antenna. You don't even need to have cable to have that. So I don't understand why they took it off in the first place. And I was very upset when I saw that. I was not happy. And then the thing too, like the whole old Raws, they've been on Netflix for almost 2 months now, and not a fucking lick of old Raws have been put up there. There's only 20 from 1998. That's it. And they haven't updated it in fucking ever.
Yeah, that's disappointing about that.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. I mean, like I said, most people, a lot of people who get that fucking thing, we get it because we want to watch old shit. And you're taking it away. All right, sorry. I'll get off my soapbox now. Anyway, so after I just ranted and raved about WWE, you guys want to do some predicting?
Sure. Let's do it.
There's only 4 matches announced thus far, but 2 of those are Elimination Chamber matches. The first one that I'm going to go with here is I didn't see this coming because I didn't know that this person was back with WWE, but I guess it makes sense because they are in Toronto. It is the Blonde Bombshells, Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus taking on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae in a tag team match. I did not know that Trish Stratus had even been back since the Royal Rumble. So like when I saw this, I was like, oh God, Trish Stratus, what do you know? But I guess so I'm assuming that they're now trying to push Tiffany Stratton as a babyface now.
Oh,
that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the plan was they wanted Charlotte to be a babyface, but when she came out there on Monday Night Raw and tried to tell everybody how much she missed them, they were like, "Fuck you!
Yeah.
Go away!
We didn't miss you."
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So they just kind of went with it. I think Tiffany was getting babyface reactions as it was, so I think they made the right move.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Obviously, I think Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus are going to win this thing unless Charlotte somehow gets involved and costs them the match. What do you think, Glenn?
Yeah, it's after Nia Jax squashed literally both Tiffany and Trish, there can only be one result on Saturday that they win.
Well, you never know, Glenn. We still got one SmackDown, so maybe Trish will leave Nia land. Probably not, but maybe. What about you, man?
I think.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
I just think it's going to be Trish and Tiffany win it.
What about you, Mary? There's no way that you're going to go the other direction on this one, right?
No, I'm not. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. I mean, it's just fun to say 2 TSs. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus.
Tiff and Trish.
I mean, both TSs. They've got to win this match. The only way I could see it going the other way, like you said, is if Charlotte interferes. But I kind of see maybe Charlotte getting involved after the match, and then Nia Jax, Samoan dropping. Not Samoan dropping. What do you call Bonsai dropping? Tiffany,
we know
which will weaken her up for the eventual match down the road. But if you did see the Bonsai drop this week, it was the lamest, weakest Bonsai drop I've ever seen. She protected Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton like they were her best friends in the entire world. I mean, she landed feet first and slowly squatted. I sit down on the toilet seat harder than she sat down. So it was very It was not Yokozuna and a jobber. I'll just say that.
No, well, that's a good. I mean, probably a good thing. Because, Nia Jax's had a bad rap for a long time about hurting people and injuring people. So it's good to see them.
She protected them and was very safe with them. So
She
she must have quite the amount of respect for Trish Stratus.
I can only imagine. I mean, who wouldn't? All right. So the Elimination Chambers match. I guess we'll do the women's one first. We got Liv Morgan versus Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss versus Bayley versus Naomi versus Roxanne Perez. I'm glad that Glenn gets to go first because honestly, this could go a couple different ways, really. So
It
go ahead,
certainly
Glenn.
could.
Make sense of this.
How can you?
Yeah. So the winner will be facing Rhea, right? Yeah.
Rhea. I really don't know. It's got to be a heel. Who we got? We got
Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez.
that's a face heavy.
Yeah, because I think
Don't
only
think they'll put it on
Liv and Roxanne Perez are the only heels, right?
Yeah, and I don't think they'll put it on Liv again, and I'm not sure that they're ready for Roxanne to be in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, I love Roxanne Perez, but it's not time for that yet. Not WrestleMania.
No. I think it will be Bianca for two reasons. One, you guys like me saying Bianca.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the other one is that I think that on Friday it's probably going to come out that they were the ones that beat up Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
And turn them heel.
Who, Bianca and Naomi, both of them go heel?
Yeah, I think that they'll come out that the pair of them beat her up.
Okay. I like it. I'm good with that. I like that.
That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, Mayor. It's your choice now. Who you picking?
I mean, if you could have told me we were getting Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley at a WrestleMania,
Sign me up for that.
Sign me up. That's going to be a good match. But I would like to throw this how I see this playing out. I see it completely different. I see Alexa Bliss winning this match.
Mm-hmm.
I see her going full-blown heel and bringing up events from her past that Rhea Ripley is just secondhand stealing things from her. And she was the champion before her, which she's now taken. And she also has something of hers in the past, which Rhea has taken, which is now her husband, because Buddy Matthews and Alexa Bliss were engaged.
I forgot about that.
So this could be a pretty good personal battle if they want to go that route. I could see it happening with this new TKO group, letting personal things get involved in the mix. And I think Bianca, and Rhea will be the better match. But if they let this go the way that Alexa Bliss can just throw dirt too. If you let her on the mic, she can be ruthless.
Yeah, she's a great promo for sure.
Yeah.
So I could really see this getting dirty and fun if they allow it to happen. So I'm picking Alexa Bliss with my fingers crossed because I think that'll be a fun build-up.
So Bianca Belair didn't really cross my mind. To be honest with you, I really hadn't looked at this card and I really didn't know who was in the women's match. So that's probably why. So Bianca didn't cross my mind. Alexa Bliss did, but only because she just came back. And I feel like maybe they want to do something with her. I don't share your level of excitement for that feud. While what you said does sound exciting, and I'm not saying that doesn't sound exciting. It's just like Alexa Bliss doesn't really do it for me. And she never really has. Like I said, she's a great promo. And I thought her last run, her wrestling improved, and I thought she had gotten better, but she's just not for me. So I could.
She beat Randy Orton. She beat Randy Orton.
What did you say, Randy Orton?
I said she beat Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, she did beat Randy Orton. You're right.
Let's forget about.
That's why I don't like her. Is because she beat Randy Orton. It's not that I don't like her. It's just that she just doesn't do it for me. Like I said. I don't think it's Liv Morgan. They've done that too many times. That's been done to death. Bailey was just main event of WrestleMania last year. It won't be Naomi. I mean, like I said, love Roxanne Perez, but that's just too soon and doesn't really make any sense. So really, the only two that you can look at is Bianca or Alexa Bliss, and I don't know if they won or lost their tag team championship match the other night with Liv and Raquel. So I don't even know. They might not even be tag team champions anymore. I'm not sure.
Liv and Raquel are the new tag champions, just so you know before you make your pick.
Okay, so they did beat Bianca and Naomi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, guy, I was gonna pick somebody different than you guys both, but I just remember that I'm the champion. That would be stupid. So I'm gonna go with what Glenn said. I'm gonna pick Bianca Belair. I don't think that we're gonna find out that Naomi jumped. God damn it! You know what? Fuck it. I'm picking Alexa Bliss because I feel like we're gonna find out that Bianca Belair is the one who jumped Jade Cargill, and then that's going to be the match at WrestleMania. So it's not going to. So Bianca's not going to be in the championship match, and I just can't see it being anybody else besides Alexa Bliss or Bianca Belair. So I'm going to pick Alexa Bliss too, even though that wouldn't be my first choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope. You didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
No.
All
That
right.
was definitely a mayor-worthy swerve, that one.
Yeah, I talked myself out of it. That was totally something the mayor would do. You're right. I think about that.
And if WWE needs me to write the script for that feud coming up, just let me know.
Let him know, yeah. Get him up. All right, so we get to. I don't think that this will main event, but it being in Toronto and the history of these two, I could totally see it being a main event, and I wouldn't argue if it was, but I don't think it will be. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in an unsanctioned match. I know we all kind of thought this was going to happen at WrestleMania, so the question is, does this prolong towards WrestleMania, or does this end here? The mayor gets to go first this time. Who are you picking, Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens?
Whew. I don't even know how to pick this match. I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens wins here, but I almost see it being a no contest where Kevin Owens maybe pushes the boundary too much before the match legitimately gets started and does something to possibly injure Sami Zayn to take the match down the line all the way into WrestleMania for another month.
Yeah.
Where it's almost like a no DQ. I don't know how, because it's an unsanctioned match. So I don't. How do you not have a winner in an unsanctioned match? That's very.
Bro, we'll put the stuff on the pole, bro. They'll both fall off the pole,
I
bro.
was going to say it's very WCW 2000.
Yeah.
Like have a disqualification. It doesn't make sense, but so I'm just going to go Kevin Owens. I could see this one go either way. I wouldn't be mad either way it happens. I hope they end up with one more match at WrestleMania that maybe is a steel cage match or something.
Yeah.
Where they weren't able to conclude this match. So to do it, they're going to steel cage them. I don't know.
Hell in a Cell. I think I said it last time we talked about this.
Yeah. Hell in a Cell would be great. Something.
So I like what you said, and it makes a lot of sense to like maybe something crazy happens in the match. Like they both, fall off a high structure and, through several tables and neither man can continue. And so, this match is a wash. And because it's a wash, we have to have another match at WrestleMania. And then maybe, stuff happens along the way. And, there's a big thing where they're brawling all over the place. And Adam Pearce is like, we're not going to have this at WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can totally see it ending in a no contest. But since you picked someone, I'll pick someone too. And since you picked Kevin Owens, I'll pick Sami Zayn. What do you think, Matt, Glenn?
Well, I agree with the pair of you. I don't think that this is going to go the distance. I think this is going to go into a WrestleMania or even Hell in a Cell rubber. As they've been selling the fact that Sammy's still injured.
Yeah.
And he's been talked into this by Kevin rather than being sensible about it. So something's going to happen. If we're going to have a winner, it's going to be Kevin.
KO. So Mayor picks Kevin.
But I
Chosen.
do think that this will go KO, but I do think that this is going to go on. I don't think this is the end of it.
It doesn't make any sense for it to blow off at Elimination Chamber before WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
It doesn't. Not this. Yeah, not this close to WrestleMania. It doesn't.
At first, I didn't get why they were doing it. I thought they were going to wait to bring Sammy back. But then I remember that it was in Toronto. I was like, it makes sense that they would want to do that in Toronto because these guys are both Canadian guys. So that makes sense. So either way, whether a match takes place or it doesn't, it should be a hell of a fight. And if they do have something at WrestleMania, and not only am I looking forward to the match at WrestleMania, I'm looking forward to the promos between these two. Because the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens feud for some reason is just something that just doesn't get old. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. Mm-hmm. It's just right. Every time you bring it around, it always delivers, you know?
When they had their first feud in NXT, when they were going fight forever, this is one of those feuds that is destined to fight forever.
Yep. Yeah. They were destined to fight each other until the end of time. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, here we go. The last Elimination Chamber for the match for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania 41. It is the greatest of all time, 16-time world champion John Cena versus CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, and Seth freaking Rollins. It's my choice to pick first. And if you motherfuckers thought I was picking anybody but John Cena, you're fucking dreaming. It's John Cena. Glenn, who you got?
I think you're right. This whole thing is geared up for getting John Cena into the main event of WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree with you, but it's just the whole thing of, is CM Punk going to be in that match too? What do you think, Mayor? Who are you picking? You picking Cena or picking somebody else?
I honestly think Cena wins it. But I still think, like you just said, CM Punk finds his way into the main event of WrestleMania with John Cena and Cody Rhodes. It's just trying to figure out, where does that leave Roman and Rollins and The Rock, if The Rock does anything, why The Rock is coming. I didn't get to see The Rock's interaction with Cody, so I don't know what that was kind of building up to or what's going on there. But it just feels that Cena is coming back to have that WrestleMania main event. So, and he deserves it.
Yeah.
I can't pick against John Cena here. It's the smart booking decision.
It's what's best for business.
What did you say, Glenn?
It's what's best for business.
That's right. That's what that's what the authority used to tell me is what's best for business. So on Wikipedia, it kind of has like a summary of what The Rock says. So The Rock apparently was up there. He calls out Cody. He praised him for becoming a great champion and a champion of the people, but he wants Cody to be his champion, which does sound kind of dirty. He claimed that he could elevate Cody Rhodes' career to even higher. I'm sure Harvey Weinstein said all this stuff to people. I'm just saying. And could make anything possible for Rhodes, and he would be present at Elimination Chamber to get Rhodes' answer. So we'll have to hear from The Rock on
Okay.
So I don't know.
There you go.
So the other thing I think is, like, maybe I don't know. Because CM Punk has to get into this match somehow, right? That's what he came back to WWE for, and I can't see him going another WrestleMania without getting this WrestleMania main event. And I don't think him winning is the thing that he's most concerned about. I don't think Punk cares if he wins in the main event of WrestleMania or not. He just the main event WrestleMania. I don't think he cares what the result of the match is. I really don't. I really don't think he cares.
I mean, there is this. Who eliminated Cena from the Rumble? Was it Jay? It was Jay, right?
Yeah, because it was him and Jay were last. Yeah.
Okay.
That push off this.
Yeah, there's that weak little push.
Yeah.
I was just thinking maybe. I don't even want to say it. Maybe Logan Paul eliminates Cena from the Elimination Chamber, which then sets up, which then will set up a Logan Paul John Cena WrestleMania main event. Not main event, a WrestleMania match. And then CM Punk goes on to have the soul match with Cody. But I don't know. I don't want to throw that into the air. But
I'm so horrified that John Cena's last fucking WrestleMania match is going to be with Logan Paul.
I can't see anyone else any other way that they have set that up. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, this Elimination Chamber, it either has to be Cena or Punk, and so
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they don't really swerve me like they did at the Royal Rumble, because I don't know if I can take another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. That's our Elimination Chamber picks. And I thought, since it's Elimination Chamber, I thought we'd watch an Elimination Chamber. And this is considered to be the worst Elimination Chamber ever. And I think either me and Glenn watched it together without the mayor, or me and Mayor watched it together without Glenn. And so we'll watch it again now as a trio. And it is the Extreme Elimination Chamber. From ECW December to Dismember, which was if you didn't know, is the only ever WWECW pay-per-view that ever took place, because it was so bad and nobody bought it that they never did another one. So yeah, let's watch this. It's actually CM Punk's first Elimination Chamber, which is something. He started in this one. So we'll put it up on the screen.
I couldn't tell you who wins. I don't think.
I know.
Maybe I'll know once I see the combatants. It's probably not Ezekiel Jackson, but he might be in it.
No, it's not Ezekiel Jackson. I don't think he's in it. He might be.
Because I think he was the last ECW world champion.
Ezekiel Jackson was. He beat Christian on the very last ECW episode to be the champion.
Yeah.
What in the fuck is happening?
A very strange trivia fact there for the listeners.
All right. I don't know. It's being fun. The taskbar is going to be up there.
Ooh, look at that pyro. These are still the days when you just got some pyro for anybody, right?
Why does it keep doing that? Okay, I guess I can't. All right. Well, so it's the Big Show. He is the current champion. Why does it? Hold on.
Oh dear.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with this hair shit. All right, hold on. Look, stop being a stupid.
The Big Show right now in this era looks like if you wrapped a refrigerator with a California King bedspread.
It's a great way to put it.
Like he is not lean, he is not svelte, he is just big. Show. Because during his WCW days, I mean, he was
he's pretty slim then, yeah.
He was slim, athletic, moved around really well.
Chamber.
I mean, he's just lumbering out here.
All right, here we go. Now we got it.
Okay.
Now I got everything under control, I think.
Heck, it might be 30 minutes for the entrance to get in. The way Big Show's getting in this ring.
Well, luckily the Undertaker's not like making his entrance at WrestleMania or some shit like that. Well, it's the Big Slow. Do you remember that Rock promo from back in the day? Good. And everybody in the crowd goes, I'm going to take a leak. This guy sucks.
He really is the Big Slow. Look at how slow he gets down there.
He's fat as fuck.
He is.
Big man.
Now the wall.
I wouldn't have said that to his face, though.
No, he was a chunk here.
That's not true. I would have said it to his face, and then I ran.
Yeah,
He didn't ever call me.
he'd certainly outrun him.
This is a different elimination chamber than what they currently use, right?
Yeah, the new one's much nicer than this one.
Yeah,
Because did this have the steel on the outside, the chains?
The grates, yeah.
Yeah, the grates.
Have you ever seen that? It's like backstage footage of all the guys sitting out in the arena looking at the very first elimination chamber, and all of them going, "Yeah, somebody's getting hurt tonight. Who's getting hurt tonight? This is great. This is gonna hurt. Awesome."
Yeah, I think whoever threw that thing together, they were not happy with. Probably Bishop.
Anybody who wrestled in this chamber who sees the chamber they got now probably went, "You fucking punk ass bitches! You got to be kidding me!"
Yeah, they've got plexiglass chambers, a ring apron that's cushioned all around the outside. On this, It's just steel.
It's a steel grate and chain.
An actual chain link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's got a bar. He's got Barbie in there too. Since it's an extreme elimination chamber, each guy's got a weapon too. Extreme. The 90s was the extreme era. Remember, everything was extreme in the 90s.
Oh yeah, it had to be extreme.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Even hairspray had to be extreme. Everything.
Extreme hairspray. Make your hair stick up for 9 straight hours. It did work for 9 hours. That was bullshit.
Hey, Slim Jims. You remember Slim Jims? Not extreme.
No, yeah. Yep. Extreme is a good word. All right, fucking bring up the next person already. Jesus Christ.
I told you it's going to take 30 minutes to get the 6 guys in the chamber.
Taking 48. Well, I don't think anybody moves quite as slow as the Big Show that's coming out here. I don't think. CM Punk. Here he is. This is back when he was just in ECW. The fans still look to love him here.
Wow. Yeah.
Look at all the signs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was an ECW pay-per-view. Who else did they have to cheer for?
What year was this?
2006.
I really want to take that picture and just change it to like me waiting on the pizza rolls.
Yeah, me peering into the microwave.
They're just steamed up the microwave with his nose looking at. They're so close.
So I remember this. I think it was in like 2020, and Andy Reid had like this thing over his face.
Yeah.
And I remember you tweeting something like, "What 2 bags of popcorn sees at 3 a.m," or some shit like that. And that was one of your best tweets ever, pal. That was great.
He looked like he had a feed basket wrapped around his face, like a horse feed basket.
He did. I missed 2020. People couldn't be near me. It was great. Man. Good time. If I just had a chair, I'd be pissed. He's got a barbed wire baseball bat, and I just got a fucking chair. Cool. At least I can sit down in here.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, that's the solid move. You'd sit. He'll probably sit on the floor.
Probably. No, I'd probably just stand there holding his chair. You think he named his chair?
La Parka.
Named the chair La Parka. Of course he did. Congratulations, the newest member of the AWI Hall of Fame, CM Punk's chair La Parka. It's in there. Congratulations. He deserves it. It's in there. Oh, great. This has been fun, and their bell hasn't even rang.
Yeah. We've only got 2 people out. Not even.
Bring them on. Who do you think's next? Take a guess. Who do you think's coming out next?
Christian.
Test.
Oh, dang it.
Test. This is a test. Test. Oh, he's dead. Gotta take a drink.
All right.
Those are the rules. I was going to say I didn't make them up, but I did. So I made them up.
Oh, man. You had Heyman out. Who was Heyman there with?
He's like the general manager of ECW. The funny thing is, him and Vince got into a big fight before this, and that actually led to Heyman being gone from the company until Brock Lesnar came back, I think, after WrestleMania 28.
So Heyman left after this pay-per-view?
Yeah, after this, he left, and he didn't come back until like 2012 or something like that.
So I'm guessing Heyman wanted a certain someone to win, and Vince wasn't budging on it.
Yeah, I'm going to let you guess who he wanted to win. Who do you think that Paul Heyman wanted to win this thing?
I mean, I don't know everyone that's out there, but I feel like he's got to be he's an advocate of CM Punk, so I'm guessing Punk.
It was absolutely CM Punk, yeah. Which I'm not saying it's a bad thing. As you can see, that Punk got a huge pop when he came out, so he probably should have won this thing. But I'm sure Vince was like, that goddamn guy hasn't even ever had a beer. How can he be champion? He's never even had a beer. Test. He's got a crowbar. They should have had Crowbar come out and have a crowbar. Would have been great.
He had a crowbar named Crowbar, the other wrestler Crowbar.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was actually his inspiration for the crowbar was Crowbar, ironically. AKA Dangerous Devon Storm. Remember when he was Dangerous Devin Storm in WCW?
Yes. Dangerous Devin Storm.
Dangerous Devin Storm.
Was that with David Flair?
I think it was, yeah. Stacy Keibler too. I think he was gonna like Bobby Lashley.
Oh, okay.
You remember when Leo Rush was with Bobby Lashley? He was like, Bobby Lashley.
I do.
Leo Rush, the only man who's retired more times than Terry Funk.
And Ric Flair.
Combined.
Oh my gosh, yes. I feel like I saw him in AEW a few months ago. He might still be there.
He's in a tag team in AEW, yeah.
Okay.
I said, what the fuck is this guy doing here? I thought he retired 10 years ago. He was fun when he was with Bobby Lashley. That was fun.
Bobby. Show him them back muscles. Show him them glutes, Bob.
Show them glutes, and then Bobby Lashley would bend over and show us all his ass muscles. That was kind of weird. I didn't really enjoy that part. I'm sure someone did, but not me.
Show's nearly out of that already.
Well, here we go. So we got 4 guys in the ring. We've only got 2 guys left to come in. We have no ECW originals in this thing. You think the Sandman's in it?
I hope so.
I honestly don't know.
If he is and he's sitting in one of the pods smoking a cigarette, that would be awesome.
That would be great. One of them has to be Rob Van Dam. It's probably Sabu and Rob Van Dam. I bet those are the last 2. It's probably not the Sandman. Paul Heyman's like, fuck, man, I don't have a job after this.
It's got to, one of them I hope is RVD. Is there only one more or 2 more?
What did Bobby Lashley get?
2 more. You got the 2 that started coming.
He got a French tickler.
Oh, that's a great weapon for a hardcore match. Oh, it's Hardcore Holly.
It's very hardcore.
He's got a great book if you love chauvinistic assholes. And I say that fully willing and wearing know that he'd probably kick my ass. I know he'd probably whoop my ass, but I still think he's a chauvinistic asshole. Any person who can tell me that steroids and weed are the same, I'm probably never going to agree with.
No.
Hardcore Holly's had the exact same look forever.
Forever, yeah.
Yes.
And he wonders why he was never world champion. I mean, look at that guy. He screams world champion, doesn't he?
Minus the Sparky Plug gimmick was better. At least he had a personality of some sort.
Well,
like, what's his gimmick here? What's his personality?
He's hardcore. He's hardcore. Duh.
Everything either has to be hardcore or extreme.
How long can you be hardcore for? He was like hardcore from like 1998 to like 2008. Like at one point you had to stop being hardcore. He likes that crowbar. He was staring at it like I fucking like the stairs.
RVD.
One of a kind.
I love RVD for obvious reasons.
I bet you do.
Here he comes. Yeah. He's got a big snake on there. That's cool. He's going to take his time coming down to the ring as well. Fucking crying out loud.
What?
Faster.
Wow, he moves fast. He is high.
Very. Rob is in the ring. So we got Hardcore Holly and Rob Van Dam starting this thing off.
Okay, so I'm guessing Hardcore Holly does not win this, so I'm going to eliminate him from winning.
You don't think Hardcore Holly's walking out of the thing ECW champion?
I don't think so. I'm not feeling that.
Who do you think has a better chance, him or Test?
Ooh. I mean,
that's a hard one.
Hardcore Holly's still alive, so I'll pick him.
That's cool.
If I pick Test over him, Hardcore Holly could still find me and be angry with me.
I guess that's true. I mean, I did hear he loves the show. After all that shit I just talked about him.
I mean, where's he from? He's got to be an Alabama boy, right?
Oh, yeah, he's from Alabama. He's from Alabama. Mobile. I don't know. I made that one up. I'm not sure.
Is that because he drives a vehicle, or he's a race car driver? He's from Mobile.
He's from Mobile, Alabama, because he drives race cars. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Where else would he be from if he was driving race cars? He'd have to be from there, unless he was from Motor City.
Ooh, very well done.
Thank you.
Like Rhino. Rhino's from Motor City and an ECW.
So is Van Dam here. Well, he's from Battle Creek, Michigan, which is close enough.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Look at that, like a cat. Oh, that was.
Oh.
He choked himself over the top rope.
That was good. Oh,
That was nice. Yeah.
Look at those grates. It just looks like a storm drain. Like, how would you want to land on that?
Yeah. Looks like it hurts. It looks like it hurts.
It does, I'm sure. That does. Oh my God. What a terrible design. I can tell you the wrestlers did not come up with that ring.
Yeah. Anybody who worked in that thing never designed it. Yeah. Absolutely not.
Whoever designed it, that had to be a rib on whoever had to wrestle in it.
It's like, for God's sakes, just put me back in the ring.
Yeah, work in the ring, not on the steel here.
For God's sake. I don't want to do it.
Now, are they in? Oh God, he took a body slam. Are they in the plexiglass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Somebody's going to break it by the end of this thing. Probably Bobby Lashley.
Oh, there he is. There he's looking looking in the microwave.
He's like, oh, I love chicken nuggets. He puts the chicken nuggets in the microwave because he can't wait for them in the oven. That takes too long.
Dino nuggies.
I don't care if they're rubbery in the microwave. I need them now. I need it now. This is the days before air fryers. You can just throw those jokers in the air fryer now. But back in the day, you had to put it in the microwave or the oven.
Man, now I'm getting hungry.
Did you ever make a decision, Mayor, of what you were going to eat because you didn't want to wait for it to how long it would take in the oven? Like, you ever thought, like, man, I'm going to make myself a frozen pizza, but then you thought, 25 minutes takes too goddamn long. I need to eat now.
Yeah, that's definitely come through the mind, especially getting home late from work. And I'm like, do I want to go outside and cook stuff on the grill, or do I just want to throw something in the microwave?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Maybe I'll just have a sandwich. That's easy.
A Hot Pocket isn't going to taste as good, but a minute 55 sounds a lot better.
I can shove that down my throat much quicker than a steak, which is ridiculous to think. Would you rather have, a steak or a Hot Pocket? Well, I guess a Hot Pocket because I'm a man and that's the way my brain works.
Man, those buttered pepperoni pizza Hot Pockets.
Oh, those are. Yeah.
Whew.
I mean, I'm not really a Hot Pocket guy. My son likes them.
Yeah, I mean they come in handy.
Yeah, he's been eating them since he was 4, so still going strong.
Good for him. Some kids are too picky these days.
Just like Hardcore Holly.
What do you think Hardcore Holly's favorite Hot Pocket is?
Ham and cheese, probably.
Yeah, he looks like a lunch pail ham and cheese kind of guy.
He's a ham and egger.
A ham and egger.
What do you think? Now that he's not wrestling anymore, what do you think Hardcore does? What do you think he's up
to? Security detail at a concert. I feel like he just shakes people down to take their things before they enter concerts.
No contraband, bitch. Get out. You can't bring these doobies into the Doobie Brothers concert. Get out of here.
I can't think of anything better for him. I mean, that's got to be what he does.
I was going to say a welder, but your suggestion is better. Oh, here comes CM Punk with Cherry. No, what do we say name the chair? I don't remember. I forgot.
Laparca.
Yeah. We put it in the Hall of Fame, I forgot.
Yeah, because Laparca was the chairman of WCW.
He was. Now it's a chair in the AWF Hall of Fame. Who would have thunk it? Well, dumb. That was a dumb idea.
Don't give RVD a chair.
Of all people, why would you throw to Rob Van Dam? Of course, you're going to throw back at you. That was stupid.
The crowd is going crazy for the interaction between Punk and RVD.
Yeah, I'm saying. I think Heyman was right, and maybe Punk should have won this thing.
Or RVD. I don't know if RVD wins, but
we don't know.
One of the two of them should have probably won this match.
That wasn't good. No, he landed on that chair like on the very fucking like on his tailbone. That was not good.
That gotta hurt.
Woo!
Whoa! Oh, that was pretty.
Yeah,
Ducked and then
that was
there was
slick.
I think somebody dodged when they should have dipped on the who. Where did the security guys come? Oh, they probably came out here with. Sorry, I saw some guys in like riot gear on the outside of the ring. They probably came out here with Heyman though. What the hell was going on?
Bonk. What do you think CM Punk is doing these days? Kidding.
Right now,
Yeah.
probably walking his dog Larry.
Yeah, it's a good eating a muffin.
Hold on, let me see if the Blackhawks playing, because if the Blackhawks are playing, that's what he's doing.
We have blood. Is that blood? Is he busted open?
Let's see.
They did take a hard
yeah.
bump on the chair, so yeah.
Yeah, CM Punk is currently probably watching the Blackhawks game.
Yeah, he's busted open.
He's busted open.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yikes.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Man.
Look at this guy.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was pretty hardcore.
That was hardcore. That hurt.
That was very hardcore, Holly.
I mean, with a name like Holly, like you don't sound very hardcore. That almost sounds like a porn star name. Hardcore Holly.
God damn it.
Anal fisting 6.
I'll look it up. It's got to be a thing, right?
I'm not looking it up.
No.
Yep. I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna click on anything, but yep, there is definitely one.
It's always a fun game to play. Wrestler's name or porn star name. Hardcore Holly.
Well, the Big Show, that might be one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo, this is fun. Test could be one.
Yeah, Test. You got who else? Bobby Lashley. That sounds.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound.
You have to alliterate that somehow. You know what I mean? You have to make it Bobby Ashley or something like that. Or Bobby Ashley or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you need something there.
Yeah.
And he does have an ample posterior, so it makes sense.
Those glutes. Leo Rush is talking about.
Leo Rush is telling us about it, remember?
Uh-huh. How can you forget?
How do we always end up at porn? I don't know how. We do, always. I don't know how.
I apologize if I'm the reason for it.
I haven't watched any since I was like 14, so it's weird that we always go there. But
I mean, the names of wrestlers do really fit in well with it.
Well, and like the sounds and the stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's let's be honest with ourselves. Wrestling's pretty gay. I mean, it is.
It certainly is.
Oiled up men in underwear.
Yeah.
Rolling around with each other.
In a predetermined contest. Come on. I feel like we should be throwing wheels at the ring at this point, the way we just described it.
I can't look at Big Show without laughing. He literally just has his face like breathing on the plastic, and it's just all steamed up.
Oh my god. This is amazing. I honestly didn't know if this would go over as well as it has, but we haven't spoken much about that match, but that doesn't matter.
I think the match has been pretty good.
The match has been good.
Between these three guys, it's been really good.
Well,
I'm sure the big slow is going to, ruin it somehow, and so is Test, but you've got three very good guys. Oh, God, that was a stiff kick. I always heard RVD was not liked very well in the back for some of his he didn't leave a lot to be desired between the moves and the air.
Yeah, I heard a little stiffsky.
A little stiffsky.
Here comes Crowbar. Here comes Test with his buddy Crowbar that he named Crowbar.
Were you a testicle? Oh my God.
Huge, big giant testicle. Absolutely.
Did we ever watch the Girls Gone Wild wrestling pay-per-view on here?
What?
You don't remember that?
No.
There was a Girls Gone Wild wrestling pay-per-view, and Test hosted it with Stacy Keibler.
Where's Ruben? Ruben!
I did not make this up. It really happened. And you had to pay. It was extra money. Like, it was expensive because it was supposed to be an actual Girls Gone Wild It was like Girls Gone Wild meets WWF.
Interesting. I did not know that was a thing, but I'll have to look into that.
It's probably not on the Peacock Network.
It's on the Peacock Network. It's not the same one as this show. I think Glenn froze, but he'll be back. Rob Van Dam's still bleeding. Has anybody been eliminated yet? I was too busy laughing about wrestling being gay.
He's actually just searching Girls Gone Wild WWF right now.
Wait a minute. There's a Girls Gone Wild WWF pay-per-view. Gotta go.
Glenn just froze up. It's like Speed when they just loop the same thing over and over again to make it look like they're there in the movie Speed.
So they're gonna evacuate the bus. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Andy's gone.
Well, tune in next week. We're going to watch this WWE Girls Gone Wild. It's gonna be great.
Oh, look at that
5-star frog splash on. Is that CM Punk? He did it too.
That was CM Punk. Is he gonna eliminate him first?
Punk's gonna be. Of course he is. Of course, because Vince is like, we're gonna eliminate Punk first, just so Heyman can cry.
Just get him out of there. So he did eliminate him, didn't he? It froze a little bit.
Yeah, but also, like, I think that the thinking probably was if Rob Van Dam pins him, people won't be as mad. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It was like remember when AJ Styles debuted at the Royal Rumble and they had Kevin Owens throw him out, and I believe the reason they had Kevin Owens throw him out is so the internet smarks couldn't be mad that AJ Styles didn't win it because Kevin Owens threw him out because he was another indie smart that everybody loved. And so I was like, that's exactly why they had Kevin Owens throw him out.
That was a good booking decision that way, I guess.
Yeah. It probably wasn't as cynical as all that, but
he flipped him off.
I wouldn't have flipped him off before I decided to climb up there, though. That's a bad idea. Because now he's going to grab your foot, you dum-dum. See, that's why you shouldn't smoke a blunt before you go into the wrestling match, because then you start.
You don't think too clearly.
You're not thinking clearly. You do that after the match, not before. Oh, he's got his chair. He stole CM Punk's chair. He's using La Parka against RVD.
But CM Punk was eliminated. Should the chair also be eliminated?
Yeah, no, Texas being disqualified because only CM Punk can use the chair.
It was like when you bought an action figure and it says action figure with crowbar or whatever.
Yeah. CM Punk with chair.
My favorite was always Al Snow with head. Yeah. Oh, God.
He landed hard on his arm. So the two guys who everybody probably wanted to win, they got rid of first. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Glenn probably wants to come back in.
So they were eliminated before.
Sorry, Glenn.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Look at him. He's still in there just looking at the pizza rolls. He's still waiting. What are you cooking there? A Thanksgiving turkey?
So Punk's gone and RVD is gone.
He just microwaved a whole turkey in there.
I've been sitting here watching it. I just couldn't interact with you.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was too busy. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta let Glenn back in here.
Oh my gosh, that was a stiff elbow drop. Holy cow.
Very stiff elbow drop from a Test. Remember when Test almost married Stephanie McMahon? He could be running WWE right now. Could you imagine?
Yeah. Wow.
Steady's
imagine how the tides turn. Instead, I don't know what he did. Did he OD, hang himself? He did something.
He overdosed, I believe. I think on Oxycontin, probably. I think. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. I believe it was Oxycontin.
Either way, rest in peace, Test. What could have been?
What could have been? Yeah, I mean, he had lots of testicles. That's what I heard. I can't confirm nor deny. Maybe Stephanie McMahon could. Maybe she knows about his testicles.
His testicles?
Sure. I don't know. I don't know.
Is Test just in there waiting for the clock?
He is fighting John Cena currently.
Little Jimmy's in there.
Oh, Jimmy and John Cena are tag teaming in actually. Let's see who it's going to be. It's either going to be Lashley or the Big Show. Because everybody else has been in here. I'm assuming it's going to be Lashley. Lashley. Uh-oh, now
is it the Shield?
The Shield has made their way here. So there's like a new Shield in NXT I saw, huh?
Yeah,
something like.
Oh, they're holding him in there. Uh-oh. No one's ever been able to break out of there, so there's no way Bobby Lashley's getting out.
Yeah, I can't imagine that guy wouldn't be the guy that could break through plastic. He's not an ounce of fat on that man and just muscles on muscles.
Yeah, he's like, I'm pretty sure he could break it.
That plastic is really holding him back.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
He's
basically like one of my action figures inside of his box right now, but he wants to break out. Basically what he is.
It's like Toy Story.
Yeah. I always wonder if the toys do come awake at night, do you think my wrestlers like that are loose laugh at the ones that can't get out of the boxes?
Yeah.
Oh,
do you think they reseal themselves back in?
Maybe. They better, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Put yourself back in there, goddamn.
What's going on? Oh, Lashley's
dashed his way out of the top.
Oh, he used the table to get out of the top, and now he's climbed out. That's impressive. Holy cow. He just kicked the fuck out of Test. That wasn't a test.
That was an emergency broadcasting test.
That was pretty impressive. From the current AEW Tag Team Champion.
Oh, you're right.
No.
Is Big Show still employed with AEW?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He was an announcer or something, I think.
I mean,
when they had about 8 shows.
You're not a good announcer. Don't do that.
No one ever said Big Show was.
I mean, I'm not good at it either, but that's why I don't do it.
You would be far, far better than the Big Show.
I'm also probably, some people probably don't think I'm a good podcaster either, but you know what? Fuck you.
Why are you listening?
Oh, what is going on there?
Lots of replays. Nobody could. I mean, I'm glad that they kept the integrity of that bulletproof glass good though, because Bobby Lashley didn't break out of there. He just broke the chains with the wooden table.
Yeah, it just came out the top.
Which those chains got to be real strong to be broken with a.
Hopefully that doesn't happen
to
to Big
wooden table that's fucking like an inch and a half thick. You couldn't set a Thanksgiving turkey on a wrestling table. Let's be honest with ourselves. That motherfucker's going down.
Does the Big Show ever get out?
I mean, eventually he has to. I would assume.
Some say he's still in there.
He might. Just with his face pressed against the glass,
puffing and puffing
the whole time, just face against the glass.
I'm breathing on just breathing on the camera.
That's what he just keeps saying. Turkey over and over again.
Turkey.
Turkey. That's it. With his face pressed against the microwave. Every morning, his wife has to take Windex and clean the microwave because it just has fucking like a big face stain. You know, there when you take your dog in the car and it like puts its nose up against the glass and then it's got like the nose stains on the glass. That's what the picture does in the microwave at his house.
That'll do him.
That's it.
Test is done. He did not pass the test. He failed. So now Bobby Lashley is going to have to stand there with his thumb up his ass for 1 minute and 8 seconds. What's the Big Show doing? Praying?
I don't know. He's got a minute to sit in there and watch. I mean, what can you make a minute in the microwave? Some French fries?
He's talking to Heyman.
Ramen noodles?
I've never tried to microwave ramen noodles. We've got a minute here to kill time.
You never ramen? Well, neither have I, but my kids do it.
I do know that they make a plastic container that you can microwave ramen noodles in if you buy it and then stick it in there and it's good.
Yeah. We get. I mean, I don't like said I don't eat them, but the kids eat them, and Rachel likes them too. We just got some pho Asian ones. But...
Ooh.
Yeah.
The ramen noodles that I used to buy were called Oriental, but then they took that name away because apparently it's racist to call them Oriental. I don't know.
Like when Jared the King Lawler called fucking something Tozawa did a Roman noodle moonsault. People were like, "You can't say that." And Jared Lawler, well, what do you mean? It's a Rodney Dangerfield joke.
Well, I'm sure Jerry Lawler pushed the line on a lot of things.
Well, the thing about Jerry Lawler is he just takes somebody else's joke that he heard in the 70s and says it on TV. And people are like, you can't say that. Well, he got it from the 70s, and in the 70s, you could say it. So it's not his fault.
Yeah.
It was like the time Nia Jax was coming out there, and he's like, if Nia Jax hit a truck, I'd feel sorry for the truck. That's a fucking old Rodney Dangerfield joke. And the reason why he said it is because it worked in the 70s. It doesn't work now.
I mean, I kind of still laughed at that one.
I mean, if you're sensitive.
Anything that I just don't like Nia Jax as a person. I don't know why. She's probably a great human being. I don't
know. I've heard some things about her that would make me agree with what you said the first time, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I just don't like that she's injured so many people that did not need to be injured.
I'm going to be honest with you. I genuinely assume that most people are not good people until they show me otherwise. And I don't know if that's a cynical way to look at the world, but that's just the way I look at it. Sorry. I didn't used to, but after 40 years, that's how I look at it now.
Especially in wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, more than 50% are usually assholes.
Yeah, it's the opposite of the justice system. You're guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
I mean, you already pretty much are anyway. They say that, but you're guilty and proven innocent.
Oh God,
that's another conversation.
Man,
Big Show broken the glass.
Was Lashley still using the Hurt Lock at this time, or
no? I think he was doing like a
because there's no way he gets a Dominator on him, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, no way. I think that's what he was using. What his
finishing move was the Dominator back then, I thought. But
it was. I'm pretty sure.
I think he went to the Hurt Lock for a while.
I think he went back to the Hurt Lock when he came back to WWE because he was in TNA for a while.
Speaking of bad WWF television, do you remember when Lana and Lashley had an affair?
Oh, God. Do you remember when they got married?
Didn't they get married?
They did. It was so bad.
They did.
Like, God,
that was like one of the last. That was like one of the last Raws before they had to do them with no fans, and they wasted it on fucking Lashley and Lana getting married. That was the worst. I forgot about that.
And what wasn't Liv Morgan at that time supposed to be like playing a
Lana's lesbian lover? Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about that. I tried to forget. I tried to block it out.
Yeah.
Trip down memory lane that you want to block out.
Yikes. There's a lot about 2019 I want to block out, and that's one of them. Holy cow.
Some said the start of COVID was in that hotel room with Enzo, and who was that? Was that Lana and Enzo?
Lana and Enzo, but that was still when she was with Rusev, because then like Rusev came and beat him up.
Yeah.
Wow, it's funny. We haven't spoken a word about this. The Big Show did get in the match, and they are fighting, by the way. For anybody at home who's keeping
sorry, if anyone's listening along to hear what's going on during this match.
No, back to this Lana Lashley wedding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't remember anything else about it besides Liv Morgan coming out there and being like, I was in love with you. And Bobby Lashley's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, I'm talking to Lana. And everybody's like, what? And now I think didn't Rusev and Lana get divorced?
Yeah, in real life they did, yeah.
So
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
There you go. Lashley wins. Lashley.
ECW champion, Bobby friggin' Lashley.
Who the heck could take Lashley's belt off of him back then? I mean, who
you want to hear who he lost it to?
Yeah.
He lost it to Vince fucking McMahon.
Of course he did.
What a time to be alive. Was that Do-Rag Vince?
Yes.
Of course he did.
He eventually won it back from Vince, and then I think they just stripped him of it. And
I love Do-Rag Vince.
I mean, it's hard to love any Vince after the things you found out about him, but Do-Rag Vince was a heck of an era.
It was a time. It was a time to be alive.
Yeah, no, because remember, he did the whole... No, never mind, because we brought up enough assholes on the show, and I'm not bringing up any more.
That's enough.
Glenn, who do you want to plug before we get out of here?
I'm booking the territory. Doing the first and last of wrestling and their side projects. Unstacking the territory. The road to Wembley 1981 for Big Daddy and Giant Haystack. I'm booking the Tankatory, the life and times of Tank Abbott. and being the elite gator golf. And of course,
The Doctor Who podcast with Danny Inside. That is on SJP World Media.
and DDT Wrestling with DCN Doc.
Make sure you give all those fine people a follow and a listen. What about you, Mayor?
Well, every week we plug our good friend, Mr. Thomas Bryce, and I'd like to continue doing that because I feel like he also would have been a fan of Do-Rag Vince at the time.
Probably.
So, I'm going to plug Thomas Bryce. You can catch him at sportswireradio.org. That's SPORTZ wireradio.org. And catch him on all the social media apps at Thomas Bryce 2020 or Thomas Bryce 2017. And if you do get a chance to follow me, maybe I'll eat something one of these Wednesdays. Maybe I won't. But follow me on the Twitter, the X app at Mayor of Canton.
Wait with bated breath, people. I was just looking at our picks here, and I realized that I am going to lose because I picked Sami Zayn and y'all picked Kevin Owens. That's okay. Can't be the champion forever. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. I'm a little behind on putting shows out because I just started a new job. But me and Glenn do have a review, which I will put out tomorrow after I edit it, of AWA Super Clash 3. And I know that show, like, critically gets a lot of hate. But me and Glenn were pleasantly surprised by how much we enjoyed it. And I think there was maybe one or two matches that we had bad words to say about. But all in all, it was really good. Right, Glenn?
Definitely. It wasn't as bad as people make out it was.
Definitely not. So check that out. That will be out. By the time you hear this, it will be out. So check that out. Just give us the subscribe on YouTube, and more stuff will be coming out within the coming weeks and within the coming days. I'm not sure. Just subscribe, and we'll all figure it out together. That'll be beautiful. That's it. I don't have anything else to say or to plug or to, I don't know. Glenn, tell them goodbye.
Goodbye.